of Sigmund Freud. But before that, we should be familiar who is Sigmund Freud. Are you ready? Well, Sigmund Freud was an Austrian psychologist. He was famous in the psychology world. He was not even a psychologist. He was a physician, more specifically a neurologist. In 1885, he went to Paris to study hypnosis with a fellow neurologist. But these experiences actually turned him towards medical psychopathology and psychiatry. He also known as founding father of psychoanalysis, a method of treating mental illness and also a theory which explains human behavior. Freud developed the psychoanalytic theory of personality development. In Freudian theory, human mind is structured into three main parts, which is the conscious, preconscious, and unconscious mind. So, what are the big difference between three? Let's find out. Now, conscious mind is a part of our mind, includes all the things we are aware of or can easily bring into awareness. It is also known as your current state of awareness. This means this conscious mind was used every day, anytime, and everywhere. Next is the preconscious mind. It is a part of our mind. It involves the knowledge and memories present but not being used. For example, or if someone were to ask you what shoes you were wearing yesterday, you will be able to tell them. Another example would be if you were asked what you ate for lunch, you would be able to recall it. This means the preconscious mind was not frequently used. It can be used if there's someone trying to ask you. Next will be the unconscious mind. On the other hand, it includes all of the things outside of our awareness. All of our wishes, desires, hopes, urges, and memories that lie outside of our awareness yet continue to influence our behavior. For example, those happen you feel pain that you won't be remember, it was hidden in your unconscious mind, which even you don't recall it, it should be affect you. This means that unconscious mind, it's already hidden memories or knowledge, but it was never used anymore. On with another aspect of psychoanalytic theory. In addition of these three main components of mind, Freudian theory also divides human personality, which he argued of that personality is formed through conflict among three fundamental structures of the human mind, which is the id, ego, and superego. Is meeting basic needs. It is the most primitive part of our personality that is the source of all our basic urges. This part of personality is entirely unconscious and serves as the source of all libido energy. The id seeks instant gratification for our wants and needs. If these needs or wants are not met, a person can become tense, anxious, or angry. For example, Sally was thirsty. Rather than waiting for the server to refill her glass of water, she reached across the table and drank from Mr. Chow. This is the ego, dealing with reality. The ego deals with reality, trying to meet the desire of the id in a way that is socially acceptable in the world. This may mean delaying gratification and helping to get rid of the tension the id feels if a desire is not met right away. The ego recognizes that other people have needs and wants too, and being selfish is not good in the long time. Ego. Sally was thirsty. However, she knows that her server would be back soon to refill her water glass, so she waited until then to get a drink, even though she really just wanted to drink from Mr. Chow's glass. Next will be the superego or adding morals. The superego developed last, and it is based on morals and judgments about right and wrong. The superego's reasons for the decision is based more on moral values. Example, Sarah knows she could steal the school supply from the work and no one would know about it. However, she knows that stealing was wrong, so she decided not to take anything even though she would probably never get caught. Now, let's move on with another aspects of psychoanalytic theory of Sigmund Freud. As in our childhood, have a great influence on your adult lives, shaping our personality. Now, in the three stages of Freud's psychoanalytic theory, Freud proposed that psychological development in childhood take place during 5 psychosexual stages. First is the oral stage. Oral stage is birth to 1 year old. The libidinal energy are focused on the mouth. Infants operate solely on id or the pleasure principle because they do not have an ego or superego. We have already two consequences of an oral fixation. The first is a oral abusi, chewing on objects such as pens or t-shirts colors. Next is the oral passive. Oral passive taking up oral activities such as smoking, eating, drinking, or kissing. Freud believed that individuals in oral fixation may have a passive or manipulative personality. Secondly is the anal stage or 1 year old to 3 year old. The libidinal energies are focused on the anus. Toilet training is primary task of this stage. It involves a competition between the id impulses, that is to go to the bathroom, and the ego, that is not to get embarrassed from soiling pants. Parents who are overemphasize toilet training and cleanliness during this stage may get a child who is anal retentive or obsessed with cleanliness. Thus, if the parents that do not emphasize toilet training may have children that have difficulty controlling their impulses and get in trouble. Next is will be the phallic stage or 3 years old to 6 years old. The libidinal energies are focused on the penis or clitoris. Oedipus comes. Male view father as competition for affection from mother. Boys who get fixated or stuck in Oedipus in the phallic stage may be aggressive, thus as adults. Next is the electrocomplex. Girls are attracted to their fathers and see their mothers as competition. Next will be the penis and vein. Girls get jealous of boys that they do not have a penis. Girls fixated in the phallic stage may keep penis and vein, so have a desire to dominate men or passive. Freud believed that the Oedipus complex and the electrocomplex were repressed from our conscious mind, so we don't think about it. However, these concepts were criticized because they are sexist and also not supported or testable by research. Next will be the latency stages, which is 6 years old through puberty. Latency stage ages 6 through puberty. The latency stage is one where there are no conflict the child in learning habits, developing, friendships, and growing. Any abnormal behavior could be preserved to be attributed to what occurred during earlier stage of development. Lastly is the genital or the puberty through adulthood. Psychological detachment and independence from parents attempt to resolve issues that were caused during earlier stage of development. These are called psychosexual stage because each stage represents the fixation of libido, or means roughly translated as sexual drives or instincts on a different area of the body.